Do you know what time it is, boys? It's time for Doodle Books. This one is actually titled Doodle Book. And then this one is titled Notes. So it's both. But I'm just going to show you guys the drawings today because there's a lot of little drawings in here, inconsequential drawings. And there will be a actual sketchbook tour coming up very soon because I've just filled one up. So stay tuned for that. Today, though, we are just doing these guys, and we can even start with the outsides because there's some stuff there. Here I've drawn a little cartoon devil and a cartoon angel. Over on this other side, we have some pixies slash fairies, and then like a flower and a little heart. This one is like, I tried to do different like fonts, which sometimes I experiment with fonts, but it's more like, you know, like graffiti fonts that appeal to me. I think that one does say Rob. And this is one of the, what are these called? Meerkats. And this one's a drag queen, okay? And then this one's like a sort of like a holy Catholic angel, whatever, I don't know. A lot of the time I'm doing this mindlessly, which is that's the beauty of doodle books, is that you're not filling your sketchbook up with stupid shit and you're kind of concentrating it into these like smaller, more, you know, pointless things. It takes some pressure off and it's just great for stuff. Like, for instance, I do a lot of the rough sketches for digital art in my doodle books. Well, I'll do it in my sketchbooks too, but. So here I was really trying to figure out like a good dynamic. I think this was the first one, and then this one was the one I ended up going with. I'm still really, really proud of the digital piece that ended up being. I can even probably put it on screen. Right? Yes, it was eating. And it was actually a design that I did for my sister's novel. My sister writes romance novels. And as you can see here, the two characters are very different in height. We've got this alien guy, and because it's sci-fi romance, that's another one of them. And then this human female right here. So she's just like us sized, and this guy's like 8 feet tall, right? So he's got to be, I don't know if he was 8 feet tall, but he's a lot bigger than her, so I had to work that in. Right here, you know what, I'm gonna flip the camera around. You don't need to see my stupid ass. Right here we have this adorable sketch of myself, and I just draw what I'm wearing sometimes when I can't come up with ideas. You guys know this. Some notes for class. This is for class. Something I never finished right here. Again, this is for school, and I did end up doing like a finished digital piece based on these sketches, but oh my God, like sometimes looking at my rough sketches, they're just so much more like full of spirit and like soul. And I think this is definitely a good example of like where the soul kind of like was more in the rough sketch, just like traditional sometimes just has a better feel depending on the drawing. Here I'm doing 2 different profiles, and I really like how like the distribution of faces is really clear when you look at them from the side. Like the distribution of like features on the face being like in different, like for instance, she has more of like a pointy nose. Her nose sort of comes out a bit. Her jaw just recedes slightly more than hers does. She's got these cheeks that really push forward. Stuff like that is really fun, especially since I'm going to be doing caricatures for my college soon. So got to get into those defining likenesses and features and stuff. This is me. I don't know. I always like lounge with my legs underneath me. So practicing that. And then this is just a random person I saw where I was like, I'm just going to sketch them. And then this is a random person I made up who like has a monkey. I drew a little fox right here, and then I drew Aria, and I was under the weather, as you can see. Then right here we've got some colored marker stuff going on. Check it out, Stevie. Stevie. Again, these are rough sketches for digital work. I had to do some poses and expressions for her. Here we've got some storyboard, scripting. And these are just doodles, I'm pretty sure. I was just having some fun. I think I was like at a restaurant or a diner or something. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. So this is the PT Sync baby right here. Yeah. And then this is my sister as the mom of the Eraserhead baby, but like I also gave her an Eraserhead baby head. And then over here, this is what the flat earthers want you to think. And then over here we got a chunky skeleton and a maple candy pop, which if you're not Canadian, you just won't understand, and I feel bad for you. This is me as somebody in their early 20s in a college program. This is how I feel sometimes. I feel senior. And then we've got these cute little guys. This one was drawn by my boyfriend. He's very good at drawing cats. All right, and that's it for the first doodle book. Boom. Now let's do the second one. Yeah. Again, this is gonna be a lot of notes. This one's also really tiny. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. So this is a classic artist warm-up. This was supposed to be a 2-story bird home, like that a crow would live in. So I wanted to give it, originally I wanted it to have like pegs going all the way up the walls, but like I thought that was gonna like make my brain go numb. So I didn't end up doing that. And then right here we've got a bunch of doodles. These are all just like by me and other people, a lot of different contributions on this page. It was just a fun night out. And I happened to have my book with me. This is me trying to explain music theory to someone. I get on a rampage about music theory every once in a while. If you guys don't know, I'm like trained to like read music and play piano and a bunch of other instruments, but I don't do a lot with that. I am in a choir though right now, which is pretty awesome. And then this is another sketch for a digital piece. I don't know if I'm gonna include all the digital pieces in this or not. Honestly, you guys should just be following my Instagram if you wanna see these. The really, really good stuff goes up on my ArtStation because I like the high quality, but I'm also trying to get better at posting on Twitter because that also has really good photo quality. Also, oh my gosh, while you guys are paying attention, I wanted to ask you guys, would you be into watching my shorts? Like you as YouTube watchers, do you enjoy going through shorts? And would you like some like bite-sized vertical content from me? Please let me know in the comments because I already post TikToks and I'm very comfortable with like that short form vertical content and I could totally do it on 2 platforms at once. Just let me know because like, I don't know how many of you actually like watching shorts. So that would be really helpful. And then we've got a marina. Still haven't gotten out of the habit of scratching things out. Maybe I just like the sound of it on the paper. Here we've got some more really, really rough sketches. These are such rough sketches that like they're basically thumbnails, which is, I don't know, they all mean different things. There's pencils, rough sketches, thumbnails. This right here, I think is like an epic battle, and I was trying to do like cherry blossom petals falling from the sky. Like they're gonna show down. It's a showdown. A lot of stuff. Oh my goodness. A little Azuka or Asuka. I'm not sure. I don't even know if I'm gonna stay with that name because I've been giving my characters way weirder names. And like, as much as I love Evangelion and I would like her to be named after a character from it, but I also love like really fucking random words for names. Like my character Meadow, like I don't know why I love it so much, but I'm like, I fucking ate that one little thing. Oh, we've got a tiny penguin. Yes. I was trying to design a male Zodian character because I really didn't have one at all, other than like a really, really old character some of you might remember who like, he kind of had like more of a sheep head than the other Zodians, and that was Arya's father. That was a long time ago, though. And I love my freaky characters. It's my character Dante and my character, what did I name him? Matthias? I can't remember. This is a new character. Obviously, like, I have too many characters. So these characters are really, like, in the actual story, only going to show up for, like, 3 seconds. Both of them, like, they're not important. But I want them to be cute. I want them to be slay. I want somebody to look at one of my characters and be like this is genuinely what like the peak of like representation. Like I like having a long-haired male character because I want a long-haired male person to like look at one of my comic frames and be like, that kind of looks like me. Like I'm gonna use this as my profile picture. Like that is why we do the representation, you know, so that somebody can feel like they see themselves. Okay, that's it. Wow. We're going to end off on a positive message, I guess. Right. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble and reading my and looking at my sketchbook and you know, hearing my rice stop cooking in the background, but at least it doesn't have one of those really long songs, am I right? Like some of those rice cookers are crazy. Okay, bye.